Good evening and welcome to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. I'm your host, Jamie O'Hara, and I'm joined by Jason Cundy.
Has anyone seen AZ Alkmaar?
Is that it?
AZ Alkmaar.
I mean,
AZ Alkmaar.
2 hours of preparation.
AZ Alkmaar.
That's it. That's all you can.
AZ Alkmaar.
I mean, honestly, it's a waste of
AZ Alkmaar.
waste of time you are sometimes. Honestly, right? Europa Conference League action semi-final tonight sees West Ham win 2-1 against AZ Alkmaar.
AZ Alkmaar.
What did you make of that first leg with West Ham fans? I thought it was a terrible performance for 65 minutes. 03 717 22 33 44. All right, what do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about West Ham.
West Ham. Irons. Hey, what did you make of the game?
I thought West Ham were flat. I thought they were off the pace.
I thought they were terrible.
They were terrible first 64. You're absolutely right.
Terrible.
Sitting off. I mean, I don't think AZ Alkmaar are that great, to be honest.
They're terrible.
I don't think they're great. And in the end, it's amazing. I say it, and I know Roofing producer laughs at me, but it is a truism. Goals change games. It's so true.
talkSPORT breaking news.
If you ever really wanted an example of it, today was it, right? Because AZ Alkmaar were coasting.
Yeah.
You know, they weren't really. I don't think they could believe how easy it was. Flat. There was a lack of energy, and then the goal changed everything. The penalty. They got a little bit of luck with the penalty.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper comes out and decides to punch Bowman in the face, which is never a good idea in the box.
No.
And rightly given, and they dispatched it. And after that, there's only one side in it. AZ Alkmaar just couldn't get near the ball. There was a high energy. The crowd were up. The players all wanted a touch. There was a couple of individual performances I thought were pretty poor. You and I were trying to Paquetá. I thought he kept giving the ball away.
Gave the ball away for fun.
Couldn't really get Antonio in the game. He was up there on his own for parts of it. And then all of a sudden, get themselves a penalty, and the atmosphere and the mood completely changed. I mean, they could have gone on. They could have got another goal. Had they won that 3-1 at the end, you couldn't have said it was a surprise, other than the 90 minutes. But that last 25 minutes...
I can't see West Ham not winning this now,
no,
to be honest. I'm watching Alkmaar.
The only way is if they play like that they did for the first 65 away at home, they're going to open the door for them. They got a little bit of luck with the penalty, and from that moment on, the game changed, and they deserve to win it in the end. The
goal that Alkmaar scored,
the
foul before, was it a foul?
I didn't think it was enough. I mean, if the referee gives it, you're not going to say it's the worst decision in the world, but you often see those, don't you? Given where he gives a little bit aggressive. I'm not sure it was enough to disallow the goal, to be honest.
A lot happened after that, didn't it?
Yeah, well, they got themselves
back in numbers.
Yeah. I mean, they allowed him to shoot from distance. Areola will be.
Areola.
I mean,
sew your arms on.
I think you got to play Fabianski in the second leg, mate.
What's with that? Why are we seeing, especially West Ham? I can understand it with Manchester City, but why West Ham changing goalkeepers
in a semi-final of in a European competition? You play your best team. You play your best team. And Areola, it nearly come back to bite him on the backside, and I don't see Areola starting.
Do you need to keep him happy? Is there something in that?
There is definitely something in that. There may well have been a gentleman's agreement, or as a number 2 goalkeeper, you've got to play some matches, haven't you? And it's normally the cup competitions, right? Early rounds, group stages.
Yeah, fine.
No problem at all.
But when semi-final.
I agree, mate. I would not surprise me if Fabianski. The ball just bounces in front of him, but it's not a difficult save, is it really? That's
no.
The keeper of this level at this standard, he should be saving that. It was quite comfortable. So he gets there. It's not like he doesn't get there. It's the bounce that's done him. And but maybe there is a gentleman's agreement that he's going to play a certain amount of games, FA Cup, early rounds of the Carabao Cup as well. But we will say, I'll be surprised if Fabianski doesn't start.
Yeah, West Ham fans want to hear from you tonight. 03 717 22 33 44. We'll also hear from West Ham manager David Moyes in the next half hour or so. But let's go to Paul. He's a West Ham fan. All right, Paul?
Right, Paul.
Hello, mate.
How are you, Paul?
I ain't too bad, bro. Not too bad.
Yeah. You sound like a West Ham fan.
Yeah, you're right.
Clear your throat there, Paul. Mate. Clear the throat.
What did you make of that tonight, Paul?
Well, like you say, it weren't too great, but we got a win. So, you know what I mean? That's all you need, isn't you? That's all you need.
Yeah, I mean,
you're absolutely right.
I mean, we're here to give a little bit of insight. But
go on, then. Give me some insight. I've been listening, but there's not a lot, is there, really?
Well, look, as I said, goals change games. You get a stroke of luck with a penalty, and after that point, AZ Alkmaar just couldn't live with you. There was a switch, there was a change, the atmosphere, the crowd, the players. Everyone wanted it.
I thought the tempo, Paul, the tempo.
Mate, that's what we needed. We needed him to score, to kick us up the bum.
Yeah. You nearly went there, but yeah, you're all right.
I nearly did,
Yeah.
But even up until the penalty, I thought West Ham were off it. Didn't you? I thought they were.
I thought the tempo. I didn't understand why they weren't pressing. They were just standing off and letting them have it. I didn't understand what the game plan was.
And then the penalty, and after that, West Ham were at it all over the pitch.
It was all over them, mate. They weren't stopping us then, were they? You know what I mean? So,
I think they realised, maybe after the goal, once they scored, I think the players realised that this Alkmaar are bang average.
They're not that great.
Really. I think they gave them a little bit too much respect in the first half, and the way they were sitting off and letting them move the ball. Once they realised, actually, this team these ain't very good.
All over the pitch, the energy levels were off it for 65 minutes. All over the pitch, and the goalkeeper's Rick didn't help. But then it's a 90-minute game, and that's what games can change.
90 minutes. What happened at the end?
What do you mean?
We won, didn't we? So we're all right. We're all right.
Yeah, all right, Paul. I appreciate that. It's such a. I mean, a West Ham fan when they phone up, don't you?
Yeah, well, that's West Ham.
All right,
through.
How are you?
Through.
Let's go to Lewis. He's a West Ham fan. All right, Lou.
Lions.
All right, boys, how are we?
Good, Lewis, good. I've got in front of me here, wonderful team display. Please tell me that's not what you told our tech op when you phoned up.
No, I think what happened was I said, talk about my wonderful team and a poor refereeing display, and it cut out. He had to ask me to repeat some of it.
Right, okay. Because it wasn't a wonderful team display at all.
No, I think before the goal we were starting to show signs of maybe growing into the game a little bit, and then the goal happened, and it was what it was really, and it was fair play to Alkmaar. They went and got a goal against us, but as Paul said, we won, so it's all right. Mm-hmm. But I thought the referee was a bit of a joke tonight. Personally, I thought Alkmaar time wasted a lot, and it took him a while to actually do anything about that. And I think in the end, we were just the better team on the night. Against
I don't think the ref didn't stand out to me that the ref.
Well, the crowd felt a little. You could hear by their ironic cheers when a decision went their way that they felt that he wasn't giving them a great deal.
Yeah, my dad was at the game and he said people weren't happy. People weren't happy with the ref tonight. And just very quickly, I want to say happy birthday, Dad. It was his birthday on Sunday. This was one of his presents. Win against United. Win tonight. Come on, you Irons.
You going to go to the final?
No, I can't afford to go to Prague. I'm an apprentice.
Oh, okay.
If you want to send some tickets my way, boys, I'd be more than grateful for that.
You're cutting out. Sorry, I lost you there. Lost him.
He's gone. He's gone.
Lewis, thanks for phoning in.
Yeah,
Lewis.
the referee.
I don't think the referee was bad.
No, and what it is, I think the goal had a bit to do with it as well. Because in fact, they felt they had a free kick before the goal.
It gave them a penalty.
And it was a penalty.
It was a penalty.
Come out and punched him in the chops. What's keep you thinking? The ref, it may be one or two decisions, but the reason West Ham were losing after 65 minutes is because of the display they were putting in. Nothing to do with the referee. They were poor. The game changed.
Was it? Yeah. What?
Goals change games.
talkSPORT breaking news.
Come on, Dom. I set you up there, Dom.
Come on, Dom. There's a tap in. Liven yourself up, will you?
Goals change games.
talkSPORT breaking news.
Right, let's go to Eddie. He's a West Ham fan. All right, Eddie?
Ed?
I'm on. Hey, listen. I can't believe I've just listened to you two. Have you watched the same game as me?
Go on.
You watched the same game. That referee was appalling. They were a decent side. They knew how to play the ball about.
You let them.
Well, honestly, what game have you been watching? Paqueta had a great game.
Who had a great game?
Who had a great game?
Paqueta and Benrahma had a super game. Who said that? What? Jason?
Kept giving the ball away.
Have you been to the same game? Have you gone to watch the under-18s or something, Eddie? You winding me up.
I'm just on the way back with the grandchildren. And I think...
Mate,
we were poor. We were poor.
Oh, we agree on that then.
Yeah, but like the referee, Jesus Christ, he was appalling.
It wasn't him. It was Halil Umut Mella.
He had a bad game.
He weren't great. He wasn't great. Yeah, but Ed, blaming referees for that. That's not.
I ain't blaming the referee. We were poor.
Yeah.
We should not. We let them have too much of the ball. Don't know why we did that. We played suit against Man U. But we'll sort it out. We'll be out the next Thursday. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I think you cruise through, to be honest with you.
They're not great
They're
Alkmaar.
terrible.
There's not a lot going on there.
I'm going to Prague. We're going. We've already got our hotel booked, so don't worry about that.
Yeah,
We're there.
Have you ever been to Prague? I've never been to.
It's beautiful, lovely. Yeah,
beautiful city.
It's a lovely city.
Cheap beer, I've heard.
I can't remember.
We've been given 3,500 tickets. 3,500. Why would you have a European Cup final?
So every year it's the same conversation.
I'm absolutely on your side, Eddie. It's happening every year. It happened last year, didn't it? I think it was pathetic. I mean, I know it's the Europa Conference League and you want it to go to different places, but you get big teams all of a sudden. Roma were there last year. It looks like West Ham might be there. Huge football clubs. 20,000 seat stadiums.
Here's a question for you, Ed. Ed, playing Areola in the second leg.
No, I wouldn't be playing him.
No, I agree with that.
Fab, I don't understand it. This ain't like Mickey Mouse. It ain't like Caribou Cup. This is going to make or break our season.
It kind of is, let's be honest.
This is going to make or break our season, isn't it? I mean, if we don't win nothing, we've done nothing, have we? We've scraped in every bloody week over there. This would just make the season worth it.
Can you keep Declan Rice if you win it?
No, he's gone. He's well gone. No, we're lucky to have him for another year. No, he's well gone. But, listen, we'll find someone else. I won't be as good as him, but we've got a few in the under-18s. We might have to. See, the problem is, if we don't get into Europa, we'll be another 5 or 6 years before we get back again.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.